Very nice shot. The first two shots there ended up being just a nice draw to the top four there, followed by a nice hit and roll over to the wing a little bit. How does your team end, Lucas?
First end, we usually keep it relatively clean, break down some of the crunchier paths that were not thrown on during practice, and get a good feel of the ice.
Yeah, that's very well said. Our team likes to do around the same thing. We're not a big fan, though, as I've had teammates before who are not the biggest fans of blank ends. Do you have any opinion on those? When you're watching a slam, you see 2-3 blank ends in a game. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, blank end in the first end or two is reasonable, but once it gets past the first two ends, then you'd see a little bit more aggressiveness amongst teams. And, well, you never know. There could be some really good shots being made that end, so the scoreboard doesn't really paint the entire picture.
Yeah, this ice, the rocks seem to be moving quite a bit here at that weight there. I'm not sure if they touched up the rocks, if we have any word on that before this game, or before this event, but they do seem to be moving a lot for hits-wise.
That's for sure. So throwing the Yellow Rocks is Team Roa. Skipped by Kieran Roa, who's curled for 8 years. Playing vice is Caitlin Sally, who's also curled for 8 years. Andy Ingram playing second, who's curled for 7 years. And the lead, Brooke Else, who's been curling for 5 years. And coached by Mike Sally, who's obviously curled a lot of years. This team is newly formed for the 2024-2025 curling season, and they've been having a wonderful season so far. They placed in several bonspiels, with their biggest accomplishment together being their A event win at the 2024-2025 U18 Provincial qualifiers in Tabor. They've also won a bronze medal at the 2024 U15 Alberta Winter Games. Also having A event finalists at the U15 Alberta Provincial Championships. They're also a 2-time Calgary High School City Mixed Champion. At least one of those. Not only are they a competitive team, but they also have very, very strong camaraderie and friendships among the four of them. And they're all supportive, and they're all encouraging each other to strive to be the best team they can be and the best people they can be. And they're looking forward to new experiences at the 2025 Optimist U18 Provincial Championships.
And on the other side of the ice here, we have Team Desormeau, being coached by Glenn Kennedy. He has curled competitively for far too many years, but still enjoys competing at a handful of World Curling Tour events, and he is also a 3-time Northwest Territory Briar representative. He has coached Julia's teams for a few seasons and has assisted with the Ellerslie Junior Curling Program for 5. He enjoys a lot of other various activities. Today we do have a little bit of a lineup change, though. So at lead we have Cameron Adams.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the audio.
And then at second we have Svana Ditka. Third we have Molly Whitbread, and at skip we still have Abby Desormeau. I think here they're switching gears a little bit with choosing up to draw here.
Well, yeah, after a hit that's been nosed, which is out of the rings, and a draw that went through the house. Makes sense to try to sink one under there.
Would you ever elect for the split here?
Not this early.
Yeah.
You could. Just depends if you think the other team can make a double or not.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Either way, though. They appear to be a little bit tight on this one.
A little unfortunate, especially on this, what appears to be a little bit swingier of ice.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you don't get either the kind of guard there or the outside one. Well, this one appears to be sliding all the way down to the other. Ooh.
Getting a nice little chap off. It's buried, but there is a chance to double him out and sit for shot.
Yeah, even a nice hit and roll on top of that, sitting behind frozen and guarded by that center. This ice does appear to be moving quite a bit, though. And I do think that they must have papered the rocks. Oh, staying a little bit out. That one didn't curl as much. Ooh, just appeared to roll out. Unfortunate. Red does have a chance to put another one in there and make it difficult for yellow to even force him to two. It's a good draw in there. Sit two. Possibility for a third if they roll out here. If they do end up rolling out here, do you, as Desormeau, end up playing that split then for three?
I think the split would be a good call. Get three in the house. Put a lot of pressure on Kieran Roa to make a good shot, a double or a precise freeze or a precise hit and roll.
Well, they do have the interaction here.
Do you want to just plug it?
It looks like their coach Mike Sally elected to tell them to try either the double or the roll. What do you think?
I think the hit and roll is probably the better call here. Yes, you'll leave Desormeau still shot, but at least you limit the scoring area and force Desormeau to either make a precise run back or a precise draw, or just they simply play the split.
Agreed. Oh, it's curling hard here. That's a good roll. Great shot. It's really making it hard for Team Desormeau to get anything more than 2 here. I'm not sure if they are even able to get anything. They are still shot, so they could try and draw in there, I think.
Well, you either play the draw or you just play a just off nose run back, get shot 2, and you open it up and get forced, which is not the end of the world in the first down.
Yeah. It does appear, though, that they're electing for the draw here. Or are they looking for the...
This surprises me a little bit. I would say if you were going to draw, you would.
Yeah, maybe practice.
That's true.
It's hanging out there pretty good. Doesn't appear to be a slow one yet. He's kind of grabbed some of that frost out there.
Starting to curl hard right now, maybe coming off a little bit.
Yeah, at that break point, but it doesn't look like it's going to hang on. Oh, I think I was wrong. Huh. I'm getting... Sure. While we wait for them to put up their score there. Appears they did miss their first, and they are looking to hit this outside winger that the yellow is throwing.
I was thinking that's too much icing.
It does appear that they're just Red's electing to just draw to the forefoot here and let yellow decide to roll underneath, or yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't peel right now, and
No,
I
yeah.
feel like that's the most safe option considering you're up 2 early in the game. You don't want to try anything risky, like putting up a center guard, or maybe allowing Team Roa to capitalize on 2 guards in the free guard zone.
Yeah. I agree that this pass seems to be moving quite a bit within those 4-foot lines there. Looks like it's moving hard here.
Yeah,
We've got to hang on.
there could be a little bit of a dish in the 4-foot lines,
Ooh.
and considering
Okay.
a lot of draws last them were hanging out there and not finishing, you could see a ridge in the 8-foot lines.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. That break point though is definitely later, but as soon as it gets going, it looks like it's hard to hold. It doesn't look like you can't even stop it. There you go. 2 guards there that they called just slid into the ring, so must be really fast on that path.
Yeah, it must be really quicking it up there, catching them a little off guard, but getting closer and closer to game speed and slowly climbing towards the peak of quickness on that path.
Right. Looks like they're attempting to double here. Watch, it is in those 4-foot lines. This is going to move quite a bit here. Yeah, sweeping here hard. See if they can get both and roll.
Could get a nice roll here.
Oh, that's a beauty. Right there.
Excellent shot. Wow.
Great throw.
Amazing throw. Could probably see maybe a thin 8th on the outside.
Yeah, not with this way it's curling. You can definitely attack it.
You could, but it's just really, really difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be fresh out there, especially since it's the first end kind of coming to the home end.
And with them throwing hack, if they're ever tight, they could tap the guard in.
Yeah. What would you rather play here?
Well, considering it's early in the game and you're up 2, I wouldn't mind going either for the run back or just straight peeling it.
Yeah, I agree. I like keeping it open because there's always the opportunity for a double. They have to take care of that one in the center line eventually, which could leave you the possibility for a double.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes that maybe tap in that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think they're over curling that.
They might actually get a roll here and guard their own. I was a little slightly lucky.
I think that one might have slid into the rings.
It might be just out of the rings, but
Yeah.
relatively lucky shot there.
Yeah, it could be something of concern for the red team here. Yellow electing just for looks like the hack waiter maybe.
Just another hack waiter, but again, it is inside the 4-foot lines.
Yeah, it's gonna swing. It's neither team seems to be picking up on that path just really curling.
We haven't seen one undercurl
No.
inside the inner thirds.
No. Here it comes again. I think they're gonna tap red into the rings.
This looks
Or right back, I guess.
This looks catastrophic.
Oh,
Did have a little bit of weight to it.
that could work. Yeah, that works.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yellow ends up shot. They're just kind of off that center line. They have another guard, and it's forcing red to hit that yellow with possibility of a jam.
And Desormeau unable to roll back to the center, being forced to roll to the sides.
If they do make this, though, they definitely are putting a little bit of pressure onto to yellow there. Uh-oh, your jam's coming into play here. Uh-oh. I'll watch this roll, though. Oh, it didn't spill enough. All right, yellow just make a nice little nose hit on the left side there. Just keep their separation at their ring split.
They could afford to either roll away or do a little bit of a longer roll to the center and get buried.
Yeah.
Shot 2 buried would be ideal right here.
Yeah, or even if you Christmas tree, it's almost showing the piece of both. Neither skip seems to be picking up on the paths moving really a lot here. They keep under ice and then having to sweep it early to try and hold it out there.
You know, they're really relying on their sweepers, and
Yeah.
this ice is just brutal.
Yeah. Neither team realizing the paths are moving. Maybe one of the coaches with all their experience of curling next end will be able to enlighten their team and tell them take that little extra inch of ice or an inch or two of ice.
Yeah, even if they overestimate how much it's moving, at least you know how little it's moving. How little to put a broom. How much to put a broom. You can find that broom, a little spot.
Yeah. Good saying. I've actually never heard that. Might have to steal that. Oh, here they're coming down just for the draw.
Team Desormeau with a chance to capitalize on a couple of unfortunate throws by Team Roa. If they're able to get this buried.
Oh, it's getting a little close to that guard.
Yeah,
Are you going to get by? Oh, just got by.
It's by, but it's a little light.
Yeah. Still does leave Team Roa at the possibility to roll big underneath that guard. Let's see if she can make this long roll. Hard line here.
This is the first time we've seen a rock under curl on that side of the sheet.
Yeah. Just under curls a little bit there. I know they have the chance to do the same thing if they want to nose it and let the team Roa draw against 3 or make their hit and stay against 3. Time to put a little bit of pressure to them. If they want to make that roll underneath as well, kind of leaves them no option for the hit, only the draw on this path that we haven't seen a lot of draws this game. Oh, it looks a little bit tight here.
A little bit tight, but it looks like it has
Oh,
enough
yeah.
weight to stay straight.
Good. I think their plan there was just to play that nose. I don't think they wanted that roll.
Yeah, there's no use being aggressive. As long as you take it out of play, it's a nice force.
I can see how they're playing the hit here.
They've only played hits for the last 4 or 5 shots, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe so.
If
See if they take that extra little bit of ice we've been talking about, and if not, it could leave them into sleeping a little bit early.
if they knows that, I don't think they'll be shot. They have to get a little bit roll in.
Yeah, definitely. They got to hit the inside 3/4. Spill in the slightest bit. Appears to be wide. Vice is calling it wide here. Need it to curl. Watch, maybe they can get the double on the way by.
Oh,
Dead stuff. Giving up that steal of 2. 4, nothing for so.
we'll see you guys after the commercial break.
Go. Appears to have went through.
Or through.
Yeah. Went straight through the rings there, I believe. We're just experiencing a little bit of connection issues, and we're unable to see what's going on at this time. Oh, might be back. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, I missed the last 3 rocks, but yeah, just experiencing some minor technical difficulties here. Yeah, for anybody that's just joining us, Team Desormeau is up 4-0 on Roa. So, Team Roa has a little bit of momentum here with 2 misses from Cameron Adams, being able to throw up the corner guard or even possibly split the rings here early.
A very interesting strategy call here. They're down 4, electing to split the rings this early in the end. In my opinion, I would probably just throw up a guard on the winger over there. Can they peel it? No. They'd be forced to just put 1 top 4. Then you could try a little hit and roll underneath the corner guard again, or simply roll away.
Yeah, I completely agree with you now, and I think that throwing up a guard here would be a smart idea. You're trying to score multiple more than 2, and holding on to an entire 2 only in the rings with no guards is very difficult for an entire end for any level of curling.
Yeah, it's likely that either Team Desormeau will make a really nice hit and roll, or Team Roa will make a little mistake by either rolling in or rolling out. But since they're shot right now, they're deciding which way to draw. In my opinion, I would say
Throw the guard.
you could throw the guard, or you could just draw
Yeah.
not around your yellow one.
I wouldn't say throwing around your yellow one. If you come up top A, you leave yourself for them a little double, or you chip off. But
If you go back, you leave them so. You leave
Yeah.
them a double. This is a very, very interesting strategy call. And it seems like they're heavy.
yeah, it doesn't look like they're. Appears to be curling over though. It's grabbing. Doesn't look to be slowing enough though.
No, this is not looking good for Team Roa.
No, it's just going through here. Yeah, it just slid through. So Lucas, how would you normally prepare for a provincial event?
Well, obviously, physical health is what I would say is the most important thing going into events. So I want to make sure I'm injury-free. I would probably not work out 4 days beforehand, just so I'm not sore at all. I'm feeling nice, loose, and limber. Getting some stretches on beforehand, minimizing injuries all throughout the event, because this is one of the longest events and an event that has a lot of games. It's an 8-team round robin, and then you have playoffs, so upwards of 10 to 11 games over a 5-day span. That's a lot on the body.
Definitely well said. How do you kind of get into that mindset of a game early on? Like sometimes teams tend to come out a little bit slower into games. How do you make sure you're there from the first rock that you throw in a game?
Well, all that stems from what you do before you come on the game, before you're on the ice. 1 hour before every game, we have a little team meeting. And then after that, I try to get in the zone, do some dynamic stretches, get warmed up, and then simply execute my pre-shot routine every single time, making sure it's the same, and pretty much pretending each shot, if I miss it, my team's gonna basically lose by treating each shot like it's my last. And I feel like that really helps me stay focused throughout the game, and maybe even puts a little pressure on me, which I feel I play a little better with higher pressure.
Very well put. Appears that they went, and after that, Team Desormeau decided to hit and stay on the outside there, as well as, or they rolled out, sorry. And then Team Roa ended up just nosing it, and it appears they're just outside of the rings there on the left side of the sheet. So now they're electing to hit and roll from the red rock all the way over to that corner.
A little bit of a trickier shot, but definitely the right called shot. If you make it, it's really good. You're forcing a hit way out of the wing, which most people are not comfortable with throwing. And you'll probably be thrown a little heavier since a run back will most likely be called if this is executed properly.
Oh yeah, look at this move again.
It's moving a lot.
There you go.
It's close.
Got that roll all the way over. Oh, what a great throw. Very close. That's a really difficult shot. Yeah, they do. It does appear that they have all of it. It's edge on edge almost, but they can elect to play that run back, or they could also just play right at this. But if they play too cute, they can almost chip off that yellow and spill them in. I don't think that would be a possibility. They'd probably just end up spilling off. But what kind of weight would you usually play with this? Would you play kind of like a 9.5 or a what?
Well, considering it's fully open, we'd probably play either easy or medium, 10.5 or 9.5 at this. Probably 9.5 considering we have not really seen many inside-out hits, especially and it seems to draw or to curl a lot, and probably want to minimize the amount of curl, so keeping it at a controllable weight.
Yeah, it's a very good point. I think the last time I played here, usually the sheets 4 and 5, they kind of go towards that a back wall garage door that you see kind of behind there. Usually curls a little bit more towards there. If that middle barrier in between sheets 4 and 5 extends all the way through, unlike the rest of the sheets, it kind of ends. It usually seems to kind of curl towards more of those rocks are kind of back in the back left. Those red rocks are usually curls a little bit more that way, so it's something to watch out for, as well as those 4-foot lines definitely take off of there.
Yeah, I agree with you. It appears the sheet might be slightly slanted towards the Glen Kennedy side, as rocks appear to be taking off really hard.
Yeah. Just appears to be another more open end here with just some nice open hits. See how they're going off on here. Does appear to be tight here. Jumped the gun on that one a little bit. Appear to just roll out there. Now Yellow's a chance to either, if they want to stick to the blank here, they'll draw open kind of the right side. If they want to try and get a skipper's deuce here, they might try and draw around that yellow of theirs. They'll maybe try and cheeky bury it on the left side. Yeah, split's also an option over there.
An incredibly difficult option.
Yeah. A little bit more of a freezage here. Just do apologize on that. Oh, she appeared to have thrown it through there. Alright, so now Coach Kennedy here advising them on what to do.
What would you do here, Kolby?
Without hammer, I do see the risk of trying almost not to draw around there. If you go and make it really well, you could end up forcing them or making that tricky blank attempt. But also at the same time, end up shooting them in and it is kind of dealer's choice what team Desormeau is that. So they
back after 3 ends of play. Desormeau is leading Roa 4-0.
Just a little bit heavy. All the way through.
Also, we're seeing a little bit of a hit back in a short period of time. Just it's really doesn't seem to be moving very much, but
seemed like a lot of ice, but as you were talking about, that ice is slightly over the
He's been moving really hard.
they're going to have to go hard for a piece here. This appeared to be a little bit late.
Team Desormeau trying the same shot they should do before. And it is also on that straight shot. They fell victims to the same plan once. Yeah.
Brief misses here. Skip. Players team victim to one of those passes. That inside out hit does not seem to be fitting.
It seemed like they had their ice for slide, or at least they should have. Done with the inside out pass. Opts to go for an outside in. Does not trip up hard. Again, catches that slide.
Good throw there. Make that peel, open it up. That'll make Roa either replace that card or.
I'd probably play the hit and roll here. Yes, it does set up a double for Kieran Roa, but they looks like they're playing on the straight side. See the straight side.
Those 4-foot lines, so it does hang on. So I look at this one.
That's the worst play. Yeah, I mean, if it's curling, I would have 0 feet. She's like most. I definitely try to get inside out half. That's a slap. That's
Well, it's going to move quite a bit here.
that
Might not have picked that up.
looks like a fairway weight. Is that a better result?
I think Coach Kolby is telling me right here.
Well, we have two choices: either try the line instead of force, or put up a guard, have it really tight, try to get Mark to steal.
I think it's a shot.
Now, the miss here is definitely heavy. If you go on the house, you can set it up, it's still a force. If you're up very with it, ideally go for the net. So it's just biting top it does seem to pretty nicely. Maybe a lands almost halfway or it's that was the same one she took for the roll. It looks like she threw only 9 seconds at that.
Just a 9 seconds, how much you can see this one.
Oh, the idea of the window here will be Kieran Roa last ball.
Seems to be tight. Having to call a line early.
Could overcurl and make the double. See you guys after break. And we are back. After 4 hours, Team Desormeau leads Team Roa 2025 U18 Provincial Championships. I am your commentator, Sawiak, Kieran Roa, 57. Else having a really good game. I do enjoy the race shows. I know some teams who stopped and go is always it's my scene go-to. My scene is that's supposed to be something.
Here to kind of tick off that center guard there. Figure out that path that it doesn't.
We are seeing a little bit of a tricky after 4 rounds. Not both teams are able to, or at least teams Would you throw that in this situation, considering the other team's main top 4 buried and the Burning Rockets barely in the trophy?
Doesn't appear that they were trying to. Maybe a little bit heavyweight, so trying to be more than them trying to go around or split in. But I think I need that one fifth round. It's too good of a round to be leading. If they decide to start ignoring your quarter guards, that's really bad. It's a if they try to or you'd be having to play very double. You're at least a couple shots away from actually made it again.
Molly Whitfield with a pretty nice shot, able to kill the yellow and stick around. Even though that rock is almost 12 foot in the wing, it could be used as a
seems different. Are they gonna throw that card, or are they gonna stick with it? See what Kieran Roa does. I apologize for the flag on the stream.
I could have sworn it.
Really nicely shot there. Not able to get a clue, but minority buried under cover fire. On the straight side, I would have been playing it all.
He's got to be aggressive here. Probably they're trying to do the exact same.
Although this is a relatively tricky shot on the straight side, Abby has been playing exceptionally well this game. I usually see which he gets the job done, takes the shot. That's all I have although Abby did goal out, it does allow grappling down the ball. If it is on the straight side, we're John the other way. Going for that freeze. With it.
I'd say so. If you can go somewhere like maybe rather than for certain benefits, for certain
I think it's all
Yeah, I would up forward, 1 to 6. Leave that in, just roll 1 and 7.
here's a good one with that outside one. It's on straighter side, so draft from those goals.
Yeah, and it is. Draw since we only have to do
Yeah, I do agree. I think they would be easier. Draw down their Chester sweepers.
She just did that. She pretty much just do the same as
She made the shot. That back one. Oh. can sink one there, they're going to be in good shape. Too many scars coming back.
Although the main principle when you're off, for example, more or less just killing birds, but considering it's first last with 5 yards, I'd probably call the same shot they're doing. Really good, but Desormeau, unfortunately, even capitalized on an excellent shot, giving Kieran Roa an opportunity to see one under. Yeah, even though the outturn pass way more. I would probably go with the outturn pass, but I can see myself
tight red guard there. Can't be hurried by intermission.
It should come in nicely. This is the right way. This is...
Yeah, it's a nice shot. It looks a little bit heavy though. Maybe they kind of stopped sweeping that and was walking away. I think it might be heavy.
A little bit of a misjudge with the sweepers there, but still buried, still shot. It works.
Leaves backing for Team Sawiak to reach that back. I know you're saying there about to get to. You got to realize that they're not going to get it open, so almost really committing all the way to the wall is sometimes right.
Yeah, you need a 5-second rocket to move all those rockets.
Yeah.
Very precisely as well. Don't think they have the abilities to do that.
I barely have the ability to do that, so. Let's see how something goes if they can't bear it.
Put a little pressure on Team Roa here.
Yeah.
You barely
Well, they're sweeping hard early. I wonder if that's the line.
This appears to be relatively tight.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to water. Might chip up. Yeah.
It's close.
Oh, yeah. Great there.
Barely sneaked by.
Pitch through it.
Yeah.
Sit just back by the
Great chip on it. Great sweep on that last one.
left throw some room
Very hard shot that Kieran Roa has to take here. Very, very precise.
That? Oh, no. Okay, I'll just stop.
Yeah, if you almost give up 2, you're almost thinking about next game.
You give up 1 here, most teams would straight.
You gotta think it's a long weekend. If you're going trying to battle through this down 7 or down 6, I guess, 1 or 2 loss.
This appears to be a little bit heavy.
Try to get a maybe a win.
Might have been. Microing nicely.
Coming in there.
Not
Too
quite.
fast. Didn't quite get enough throw.
A little bit heavy off the rim.
Now Abby Desormeau just has to gauge the piece of the foot and She's getting 2 here, going up 7-1, going into 7. So
Draw by the 4 foot on the path we just threw.
yeah,
She should go with it. It's not weird.
probably with a little bit of backing. 'We're just keeping a nice broom on it here. Abby's eagerly foaming it down. Must be a little bit nervous about it.
Seems to have a little bit of weight to it.
Seems to be traveling pretty good. A little bit more rotation than we've seen from before, but
Just hit the backing.
yeah, I think she's on that yellow backing for 2.
Great shot, dude. And that should be the end of it. Down 6, 2 minutes left. If you were in a row situation, what would you do here?
I think we'd probably shake here and just look towards our next one, kind of see what we did wrong, and take our lessons and figure out the ice for our next game at 7 p.m. Go get some food. Oh yeah, there it is.
As you said, going for the handshakes. After 6 ends, Desormeau was able to take down Team Roa 7-1, stealing several points and getting a very good lead right off the beginning. We are streaming all sheets on Curling Zone, Curling Stadium, and Curling Alberta, so if you have time, go check and support them. See some the best U18 curling here in Alberta.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.